have to make a shopping list. The kids are going to want snacks.
Don't feed them, kitty. That's how it started the first time.
I am going to get Fritos, Tostitos, Doritos, all the Eatos. I am back, baby.
I'm Rex Ravita.
I'm Savannah Jones.
And you're listening to KRLD's What to Watch. First of all, congratulations on that 90s show. You know, that 70s show was such a major show. It came out all the way back in 1998. That was the year I was born. Ran until 2006, just a few years after you were born. So my first question is, were you able to watch the show growing up, or when did you actually start to get into that 70s show?
Well, when I had found out I got the part, I had to do my due diligence and, you know, understanding the tone and the characters and the whole world that I'm going to be a part of. Growing up, I didn't really watch a lot of media. I was playing outside. You know, if I was watching, you know, like the Chappelle Show or some crazy movies. And yeah, just pretty much just got into it when I booked the role and really enjoyed it.
Yes, it's a great show. So tell us a little bit more about your character, Jay.
I mean, there's not much I can say about him. I feel like you'll get a better grasp of him when you watch the show, obviously. But what I can say is that, you know, he's very passionate about his hobbies, and he's an enthusiast about, you know, art in general, overall, whether it be, you know, this art of karate and combat sports or filmmaking or his questionable screenplays. There is a lot to know about the kid, and I think he's a bit full of himself at times, and it sort of backfires him. It sort of backfires on him, and then you get to see that sweet side of him, the more humble side.
So I know you weren't quite around yet, but what are some of your favorite things about the 90s?
I guess that no one was on their phones, man, and people just didn't really look as insecure, and everyone could just have a long conversation, make eye contact. No one was, you know, we all live in vain in some extent, but looks like back then everyone was really in the moment, no phones, and just living life and being human.
Right. Yeah. The 90s, they got it. Oh, that was such a sweet spot right before, you know, cell phones and everything. So the original show was a huge success. This show already has a built-in fan base, even, you know, before the premiere. How does it compare to the original, in your opinion?
I mean, honestly, like they're both similar in the sense of they're both sitcom, and I think this is more of a sequel, to be honest. I don't necessarily think you can compare them. I mean, that 70s show is its own thing. And usually when you're making sequels, especially with this one, which I found interesting, is they didn't really try to make it like the old show at all. They really try to make it its own thing. So that's for the OG fans to judge, you know, but I think it's its own thing.
So did any of the previous from the last show cast members give you any tips or advice going into the show, or just to like speak to your character?
I mean, not really. It was just, hey, enjoy this, enjoy the ride. That's what pretty much all of the OGs of that 70s show told us. You know, just enjoy the ride, be in the moment, be present, enjoy the work that you're doing, and look out for each other. And it's pretty much as good as it gets right there.
So are there any like special moments in particular, like when you're filming, that, you know, you're excited for everyone to see?
I mean, I think the whole show overall was a great experience. I can't really think or reference any individual, you know, parts of the show. A lot of the stuff that I really enjoyed were the more dramatic scenes, the more like heartfelt stuff. I really enjoyed filming that because a lot of the show, you know, we're operating on a different level of just really high energy and you know, doing a comedic performance, and then it's cool finding that balance with the more grounded dramatic stuff.
So can we expect to see any of your TV parents' personalities in your character?
I mean, yeah, they're in that world, they're my biological parents, so I think I'm in a lot of ways my mom and my dad in real life. So yeah, definitely, but I don't think that he's completely like them. He is his own character. But I mean, for sure. I mean, he's a Kelso at the end of the day.
So is there anything else you want the viewers to know before, you know, the 90s show comes out? Like, is there anything else that you want the people to know?
I mean, yeah, just know that and along with the whole cast and crew, we had a lot of fun filming this, and especially the creators of the show, they took it really seriously, and it was just like a fun work environment, and just being able to explore a new character and do what I love was fun. And just know that we really had a fun time making it, you know, for those who like it and for those who don't, so be it. I'm not the audience, you know. I just show up and do my craft, you know, do what I love.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of KRLD's What to Watch.
That 90s show is now streaming on Netflix. Will you be tuning in? Let us know at 1080 KRLD on Instagram.
If you want to hear more episodes of What to Watch, be sure to download the free Odyssey app and subscribe to 1080 KRLD.